Good morning, Liberty students and parents. Welcome to week 5 of distance learning. This week in the music room, we are visiting the country of Russia. We've got some Russian folk dances. We're going to look at Russian ballet, Russian instruments, and some folk songs. For my lesson today, I will be teaching you about a Russian folk song called the Birch Tree. And the Birch Tree features a very important instrument in Russian music. That instrument is called the balalaika. The balalaika is a lot like a guitar, except its body is a triangle form, and it doesn't have the same number of strings as a guitar has on it. Usually balalaikas have 3 strings. And attached to this video is going to be a recording of the song that I'm singing featuring a balalaika for accompaniment. It's actually a karaoke version, so once you learn the song and you know the melody, you can sing along with that, and it will be very authentic, cool Russian folk song for you to play with. And so here is my guitar version of the Birch Tree. Please keep a steady beat. See the lovely birch in the meadow, curly leaves all dancing when the wind blows. Loo-lee-loo, when the wind blows. Loo-lee-loo, when the wind blows. Oh, my little tree, I need branches for silver flutes. I need branches. Loo-lee-loo, I need branches. Loo-lee-loo, I need branches. From under the birch I will make now. I will make a tingling balalaika. Loo-lee-loo, balalaika. Loo-lee-loo, balalaika. When I play my new balalaika, I will think of you, my lovely birch tree. Loo-lee-loo, lovely birch tree. Loo-lee-loo, lovely birch tree. And now I would like you to answer these questions with your families. You guys discuss this together. Question number 1, what type of tree is in the story? That should be a pretty easy one. And question number 2, what instruments are made from the wood of that tree? And question number 3, this one's really specific. How many branches were used and how many trees? See if you can remember those answers without having to listen again. Okay, once you think you have them, or at least can make guesses, what I'd like for you to do right now is repeat after me. Loo-lee-loo. Your turn. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Loo-lee-loo. Every time you hear loo-lee-loo in the song, will you try and do that with me? And then if you know what comes after it, just sing that whole part like loo-lee-loo when the wind blows. Just try for that too while we're counting. Okay, I'm making you multitask, but you can handle it, I'm sure. So here we go. I'm going to sing the song again. Keep that steady beat going. Maybe find a different way to pad it. You can do here if you'd like. You can do clapping, although that might mess up your ability to hear the words. Snapping if you've got it. Tapping on lap. Tapping your toe, which you can't see, but just tapping your toe a little bit. Try and keep that steady beat. Come in on the loo-loo-loos, and let's see if you get the answers right. See the lovely birch in the meadow, curly leaves all dancing when the wind blows. Loo-lee-loo, when the wind blows. Loo-lee-loo, when the wind blows. Oh, my little tree, I need branches for silver flutes. I need branches. Loo-lee-loo, 3 branches. Loo-lee-loo. go. Did you have the answers correct? Let's see. The first question I asked was what kind of tree? It's a birch tree, of course. That was the easy one. Then I asked what instruments were made out of it. And the first thing was 3 silver flutes, and then also the famous balalaika. So those were the instruments. And what was used? How many branches? 3 flutes for 3 branches. And then how many trees? Wow, this one might have been tricky, but in verse 3 it says, from another birch I will make now. So there are in fact 2 birch trees in the song to make those different instruments. There are several instruments made out of wood. Can you name 5 instruments made out of wood with your family members? You guys come up with 5 together. Obviously, guitar. I honestly bet I could find 5 instruments made out of wood in my house right now. So I'm going to do that for you. Guitar. I have a harp, which I'll bring out and play for you another time. I have an auto harp. Wow, this is actually easier than I thought it was going to be. Auto harp right here. Sorry about that. I have an electric guitar. And I also have my African kalimba. So, what does that tell you about instruments being made out of wood? There are a ton. So I think this is a really awesome folk song that sings a story about not only the awesome Russian instruments, some of them that we'll be covering this week, but it shows gratitude for the trees that give the wood to make the instruments, which I think is really cool. Because in the very last verse it says, I'll play it for you real quick. When I play my new balalaika, I will think of you, my lovely birch tree. Lovely birch tree. Lovely birch tree. It's a very, very beautiful song, and I hope that you really enjoy it. So what's cool about this is we don't have to go through word for word for you to learn the melody. You can rewind the song anytime and sing along with me. And the karaoke video that I've attached that goes along with this video, there's actually a piano that plays that melody for you as well, so you can learn that orally. So it's a kind of a different way of learning the song, and it might be a way that you're more used to from listening to songs that you love on the radio, but I'd like you to try to learn this song that way. So it's the traditional oral folk way of learning music. So this is how we would sing to each other before there was any kind of classes. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy your lessons and stay healthy, everybody. Bye.